Hello everyone, this is Lily, the deck harlot, and I'm here to do another unboxing. I received my package from the Cracked Amethyst, which was I think it was a Kickstarter campaign, and the decks have finally been released, so I'm just excited to get going. A little piece of tape here that will not let go. There we go. And here's a card. Wrapped in tissue paper. And here it is. Nice sturdy box. Here's the deck, and here's the deck. Wow, that looks like a lot of cards. Now, the deck is Botanical Deck by Jessica Bott. So, it's got a deck, the major arcana, minor arcana. The major arcana are the trees. The minor arcana are flowers, crops, spices, and cacti. And the oracle are poison, herbs, medicines, mushrooms, carnivorous, tea. And then you have spreads and sources. So I'll just read you a little bit here. It says this deck has 130 cards and is a combination of a standard tarot deck with the major arcana and 4 suits, and an oracle deck comprised of 5 suits. Trees are the major arcana, flowers replace the traditional cups, crops replace the pentacles, spices replaces wands, and cacti replace the swords. And the other 5 suits are similar to having another minor arcana minus the court cards, and they are poisons, herbs, medicines, mushrooms, and carnivorous. The cards all work together as one deck and can be used together as one, or you can separate the deck into 2 parts and use them separately. A tarot deck and accompanying oracle deck. Then it goes into describing. There's a little blurb on each of the cards, which has it looks like it has the Latin name for the plant, the botanical name, I guess, keywords, and a little description. So I'll be curious to see, after reading this little deck, if it'll make sense to figure out, what symbols were chosen for what card. Because that is my one pet peeve with a lot of decks these days. So let's look at the cards. Well, I'll start with the trees. I'm sorry, I guess I should be looking at the camera more. But like I said in my first video, I'm new at this. And I'm using my iPad, so yeah. Okay. The Fool. The Magician. The High Priestess. The Empress. The Emperor. Hierophant. Lovers. Chariot. Strength. The Hermit. Sequoia. Oh. Wheel of Fortune money tree. This is a bamboo plant, isn't it? Or it looks like a bamboo. Dancing Lime for the Justice. Hangman. Suicide Tree. Death. Temperance. Strangler Fig for the Devil. Missionale, the Tower. Palo Santo for the Star. The Moon, which is Willow. The Sun. Judgment, which is bristlecone pine. Palm for the World. And there's a mystery card. It's called Seed Pod, which is the unknown, which is, I kind of like that. Although it makes you think of the pomegranate. Now we're getting into the suit of flowers. The Ace. Two. This twin flower. Chrysanthemum. Poppy for 4. 5 for Anemone. Lilac for the 6. That looks like a passion flower. Yeah, 7. 8, which is skeleton flower. Hibiscus for 9. Peony for 10. Primrose for the Page of Flowers. Rose for the Night. Calla Lily. King Protea for King. Lemon for Ace of Crops. Excuse me. I apologize for the interruption, but I need to get a drink. So we're still in crops. So with the 2, which is the soybean. P of crops, which is the 3. 4, which is artichoke. I find her choice of coloring interesting. Turnip, which is the 5 of crops. Breadfruit, which is the 6. The 7, which is carrot. Olive for 8. Pineapple, which is 9. 10 for pomegranate. Strawberry for the Page. Corn, the Night. Queen is the onion. Although when you think about it, what recipe, savory recipe, doesn't require onions? Potato is the king. And now we get into the spices. So vanilla for the ace. Clove for 2. Sesame for 3. Cacao for 4. Cayenne for 5. Star anise for 6. Ginger for 7. Coffee for 8. Nine, which is cinnamon. 10. Sorry, this is juniper. Nutmeg for Paige. Saffron for Night. Cardamom for Cream. And king for black pepper. Now let me look. Batch number 1 and get the other one. So now we're into the cacti, which is for the aces, paper spine, silver torch for 2, three, which is prickly pear, peyote for 4, teddy bear for 5, dragon fruit for 6, moon for 7, eight, old man of the Andes. Interesting name. Living rock, 9. Fire barrel, 10. Rose cactus for the page. Queen of the night for night. Old lady for the queen. And elephant cacti for king. And now we get into the poisons. This should be interesting. Deadly nightshade for the 8 of poison. Castor bean for 2. You for the 3. Wolf's bane for 4. Jimson weed. Mandrake. Seven, buttercup. I didn't know this was poison. hemlock for 8. Rosary pea for 9. Tobacco for 10. Now we get into the herbs. For the ace we have basil, marjoram for the 2, rosemary for 3, lavender for 4, cilantro for 5, thyme for 6, bay leaf for 7. That's another one of those herbs. What long simmering recipe doesn't have bay leaves as one of the ingredients? Peppermint, 8. Lemongrass for 9. Sage for 10. Ace, and this is the medicines. Ace, echinacea, yarrow for 2, aloe vera for 3, chamomile for 4, dandelion for 5, usnea for 6. I'm not sure if I said that right, but marijuana for 7, wild sage for 8. I wonder if that's something that grows around here. Plantain for 9. A lot of these are what would be considered weeds around here. Medicine, sweetgrass, morel for mushrooms. Oh, we'll get into the mushrooms now. Morel, nightlight, 2. Oh, this is the card. Oh. Magic mushroom, number 3. Corpse finder, 4. Shaggy ink cap for 5. Fly amanita for 6. Amethyst deceiver for 7. Number 8 is veiled lady. Nine is a red cage. Number 10 is death cap. Venus flytrap is the next card, but now we fall into the carnivorous section. And I believe that is the last section. Yeah. Venus flytrap for ace. I like this card actually. This is quite pretty. Purple pitcher plant, number 2. Cobra lily, 3. Cobra lily. I like that name. Butterworth for 4. Common Sundew, 5. Dewy Pine, 6. Water Wheel, 7. Fairy Apron, 8. Yellow Trumpet, 9. And King Pitcher Plant for 10. And I have the Ace for Tea Plant. So, did they say that something else was coming? Because, let me look at the guidebook. Yeah, there's only one card for the tea. So, my initial reaction to the deck right now, I actually like the art. I like the colors she picked. I like the style. Sort of reminds me of, you know, mid-century art. You know, clean lines, clean colors. Initial reaction is really that I think I'll need the guidebook to help me along. Because right now, well, one of the things, I'm knowledgeable in some plant, but, you know, for herbs, for example, you know, I do know my herbs. And, well, the Ace is, you know, basil. Marjoram is 2. Intuitively, I'm not sure what they mean. So, these were those things. So anyway, everyone, this is it. And leave some comments to see if what is your reaction to the deck. I'd be interested to hear. Okay, thanks.